life. Today is going to be a very special treat because we are going to have a guest that I will be doing a facial on, and that is a very special guest because it happens to be my daughter. Now she's going to be going off to college, and we're doing a couple of fun things before she does that. And one of them is, by the way, the music in the background is from BTS, and the reason why that music is playing is because the facial that we're actually going to be doing involves using a product that this young man used. These are the face sheet masks that I bought recently, and this particular mask that I'm going to be doing on my daughter is a mask for acne prone skin, and it basically is going to soothe her skin, but it also is going to deliver some ingredients like tea tree, for example, which is an anti-inflammatory, and it also dries up some of the problem skin areas, but while still delivering some moisturization. In addition to that, though, we're going to prep her skin first by doing a smart peel. This is one of my resurfacing masks that I use all the time, and that I basically alternate from, I should say. I also use the carbonated bubble mask, and let's see, the clay mask, also the heating warming clay mask, and I believe there's one more thing. Oh, the black mask, which is the blackhead extraction mask. So anyway, today I'm going to be using this product on her, which is the Smart Peel, and I'm going to be using BTS's recommended face sheet mask. Now she's prepping right now, and we'll be right back, but again, we're going to start with this. So anyway, stay tuned. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back, and my guest of honor is my beautiful daughter Ashley. Anyhow, we are going to start with the Smart Peel. Now for the Smart Peel to be used, you do not need to wash your face. So no pre-washing is required. It's actually better if you do not pre-wash your face. This is especially good when you haven't exfoliated in a while, and you wear makeup, or you have oily skin and whatnot, and you have a lot of residue of sebum, makeup, oils, and all that stuff built in. So her face right now, Ashley, can you do a little close-up? It's a little rough. Yeah, it's a little bit off. She's got a little bit of smart of acne right over here, and when I touch her skin, it actually feels like a little bit dry, pretty rough. It looks like there's a lot of dry, dead skin in there. So we're gonna start with that. This is already my second bottle of this. It does last a while because you really, like I said, I don't recommend for you to do this every day, even though some people do use it every day. But if you have a bit of a sensitive skin, I wouldn't recommend it. I would do it once a week or maybe twice a week max. Anyhow, this is how much we're going to put on. Okay. And see, sucking your lips. Yeah. There you go. And then what we do is we do circular motion. And you already start, and you just kind of move around, and as you can see, okay, Ashley, we're gonna shake your, we're gonna do a close-up so people can see what this stuff looks like. Now, I've done one of these demos on myself, but I don't think I went as close-up because it was one of my early videos. Okay. Oh yeah, you definitely have a lot of stuff. You definitely have a lot of... Okay, do a close-up. Look over here. Yeah, there you go. See? She's got a lot of dead skin, oils. Now, there's a towel. Don't think it's gross that stuff is falling on the ground. We actually have a towel set up down here on her lap to make sure that... Wow, Ashley, you have definitely, there's definitely going
up my nose.
Going up your nose, okay, clear it. I mean, technically speaking, obviously this mask might be better for you to do it yourself, but she wanted to get the whole spa feel. So that's what I'm giving her. There you go. And the music in the background, like I said, is a nice playlist that one of our YouTubers has put in there in place with lyrics and whatnot. We thought they'd be the perfect background. Oh yeah, this is definitely, you had a lot of stuff in here. Remember, when you go off to college, you gotta do this at least once a week, okay? Look down.
Are you buying me a personal bottle?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to buy you a personal bottle. I'm sending her with a little care package of all our Korean products because if I don't do that, she's probably gonna steal them. And I'm the one that's gonna end up with nothing. You see? Okay, now get a close-up face. There you go. Now we already got rid of all of that residue sebum, and now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and have her rinse her face, and then we're going to apply toner and move on to the next step. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're back. She has gone ahead and rinsed her face, and now I'm just going to dry it, and then we are going to put on our toner. Again, our favorite toner is this rice toner, which she, by the way, didn't used to put toner on, and then she tried it once and fell in love, and now obviously she uses it all the time. Oh, get the hair out of it. We do about 4 or 5 drops on the of the toner. Again, on these nice flat cotton sheets, which are the best to apply toner. There you go. How do you feel about this toner, Ash?
Very good. It also leaves your skin feeling refreshed.
No, that's why let's suck in your lips. I don't want to put it on your lips, even though this doesn't, I don't even think that this has any alcohol. I really haven't. I know that the ingredients are listed there, but they're so tiny that I can't, even with glasses, I can't see. What are you doing? This long, what is up with this long hair? What in the world? Okay, there you go. All right. Now, I've done the carbonated, how do you feel about the carbonated clay mask that I did on your, we didn't do a video, but,
It's good also. I like the fact that you just have to rub it into your face and you don't have to wash it off.
And how did you feel about the pore extraction, the black mask?
That just hurts. I have too much hair, like in the eyebrows and everywhere. If it even gets close, it pulls my hairs all the time.
Yeah, so that one is painful, yeah. So if anybody tries the black pore extraction mask, do not, if you have peach fuzz or if you have hair like in your upper lip area or a lot of hair or on the forehead, avoid those areas because when you're pulling, it really, really hurts. Okay, so now we did that. And the next thing is going to be our BTS mask, which who's the gentleman that uses it is I always say his name incorrectly. Yeah,
no, J-Hope and
J-Hope and Jungkook. Okay. Jungkook and J-Hope use this the most. Oh wow, look at that.
There's a lot of liquid in here too.
Yeah. Wow, they does have a lot of what do you call it? This one is one of the wow, it has a lot of product. I used the mask the other day, which was and I can't remember what the brand is, but it's a owl mask, and it did not have. I thought it had a lot of product, but this one has a lot more product. Okay, so now just try to close your eyes because I don't want to. Okay, so up here, that's the area. What?
It smells good.
Oh, it smells good?
Smells like my shampoo, my bamboo tea.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
Sorry. What? What did I do? Okay. Oh, you know what? You know why it smells like your shampoo? Because this has the tea tree oil. And again, the tea tree is used a lot in also for like dandruff in hair products. There you go. Your face is like you have long, thin face, so the mask does fit a little bit different. Look up a little bit for me. There you go. What? Stop backing away from me.
It's instinct. I'm sorry.
It's really instinct. I'm trying to put the product up by your hairline because you are...
I look horrifying.
You do not look horrifying. Actually, this is one of the better looking mask because it really sinks in. It almost looks like just a very thin layer of skin. Like really, come on, some of the ones that I use, you know that I look like Michael Myers. I get that really. There's some that look a little bit, you know, pretty terrifying. So this one actually, I think, feels nice. There you go.
I'm supposed to wear this for 10 to 20 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes, that's how long you're supposed to
So we're
wear
going to
it.
do 20 minutes for you since you seem to have a little bit of an outbreak right now. And like, I mean, she really, obviously being young as she is, you know, the neck area is okay with her. But, you know, for us, if you're doing this mask and you're older, I would definitely encourage you to put the residue, you know, whatever's left of the product on your neck and your hands.
There's a bunch of the stuff pouring out still.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's very good. Oh, and also if you have back acne, actually this might not be a bad thing. And then there's some people that have acne like in the back of their arms and or their chest area and whatnot. So it behooves to put this on. I know you do, so let's do it.
Why do you have to call me out like that?
I'm sorry that I'm calling you out, but you know who you are. Oh, actually, another thing that you can do is if you're gonna use this on your back later, what you can do is that you can seal it like this, and you can just put a rubber band or something like this, and then this holds up for about, I would say, don't use it after 48 hours, and if, you know, because otherwise it gets swollen, you don't know if you might actually be damaging your skin. But I think that if you're going to use it on your body, definitely roll it up and, you know, use it later in the day. You're going to take a shower. After you take a shower, you should put this on. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and wait 20 minutes for Ashley's mask to kind of soak in and whatnot. And then after that, we're going to come back as I am taking it off. And we're going to record some of her, I guess, final reactions or review what she thinks of the mask. Anyway, welcome back. We're down to the final stage. It has been about 20 minutes since Ashley put on the mask. And while we were goofing around in the background, we're finally back. So without further ado, let's take off the mask. How does it feel? Is it still wet?
It is still kind of wet, but I feel like that it's just, it has an excessive amount of juice. Whatever it is.
Juice. Okay. I don't think it's called juice, but okay. Well, you know what? It does feel.
Yeah.
It does feel. Well, you know what?
But I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna take.
If
it
we
off.
wait until it dries up, it'll take forever.
There you go.
Some people like putting it the full time. So.
Okay.
No, you're supposed to tap it in now.
Okay, she's gonna tap it in. There is several schools of thought that we've been reading about what you do with the extra material. You know, when you take off the mask and you have some material. I personally like to do the massaging because I have mature skin. And as you know, as we get older, you know, our especially the jowl area kind of starts like, you start seeing a little bit of it sagging and falling. So what I typically do when I do my mask is that I massage in an upward, you know, motion and whatnot, and also to my neck, and then for the forehead I push up like this, and until the material gets like, you know, probably about 90% absorbed. But you know, some product out there, some masks I should say, that have a lot of product in it, tend to leave a lot of residue. So you know, sometimes I've had masks where I've had to massage for about 5 minutes, and even after that my face still has a bit of like, you know, stickiness. And you know, and I've talked about this in my other videos about if it's summer, if you live in a humid, hot, you know, region, those masks, especially if you're planning on going outdoors, might not necessarily be a mask that you should do. I would suggest that mask is, since it's going to have some hydrating components, you should do it at night and then have those, you know, the ingredients soak in throughout the night after you do your massaging. But I mean, this one, I have to say, it doesn't feel sticky, right, Ash?
It does feel a little sticky.
No, but trust me, it doesn't feel as sticky
Not
as
as
some
much
of the
as
other
some
masks
other
that we
ones,
don't.
yeah.
But because this is tea tree, so tea tree is typically you know, not something that's going to leave you too sticky. So what we're going to do now, though, is share some thoughts. What do you think about this mask, Ashley?
I think it's a good mask because it smells good. So it's not like when you put certain ones on, it smells too chemically. So it is good for that. Like, it has a nice gentle smell. it's very moist, so it has a lot of excessive juice, whatever it is. Whatever the product is, it has a lot of it, and so you could like put it to your neck. And like she said, since it's for acne, you could probably put it on to things like your arm or your back.
Let's
if you
do
have
that with
acne.
this right now.
Nice. It's cold. It's very cold and refreshing to put on.
It does. It is. Huh?
Yeah. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty good mask.
I'm just doing the motherly thing, you know, before she goes away to college.
It's cold. And overall, I think it's actually pretty. It wasn't super uncomfortable to have either, because sometimes the masks are a little too tight around the eyes, but this one was more wide. Like it even got to my eyebrows. Like you could see my eyebrows from underneath.
And considering that your absolute favorite group, wouldn't you say that they're your absolute favorite? I mean, this is the first group that you fell in love with, right?
No, it was an EXO one.
EXO.
BTS was my second group. I didn't want to like them, but then I watched their videos and I was like, oh man, I can't help it. I like them now.
And the music is really, really good.
Yeah, they have really good music, and you know.
And it looks like America has really embraced them, right?
Which makes me happy, although also sad because the tickets are definitely going to be hard to get. Even harder to get.
I know, right? I can't believe that. Some tickets for some of the groups nowadays are like, well, they were selling for $2,000, and that was just crazy.
Reselling for
$2,000. Yeah, I guess the scalpers got their hands on those tickets and whatnot. But anyway, typically when we do a mask, I try not to put on any additional products. Like if I was going through my skincare routine, which would be my cleansing, toning, serum, a little bit of moisturizing if it's daytime, some sunblock or sunscreen product. For example, I have two great sunscreen products that I use. This one is Innisfree. I actually found this one first, and this one has a 35 SPF. And then this one I read a lot of positive reviews, and this one is an SPF 50. I think it's Etude House. I can't read. Is that what it says here? Etude House somewhere?
Etude House? Yeah, it's with an E. Etude House.
Yeah, Etude House. That's what I'm just saying. Don't make fun
of
my accent.
I wasn't.
I said Etude House, and you were like,
I was just like, because it sounds like it was an A. Okay,
whatever. Anyway, we bake her a lot as mother and daughter. But anyhow, and this one really has become my go-to sunscreen because it is very, how shall I say, it's very watery. I don't know if you can hear the noise, but it's extremely watery. And I literally just needs like a little, you know, a dime size, at least for my face. And I put it on, and because it's so watery, it spreads out really, really quickly, very evenly. And what I love about it though is that it ends up giving you a little bit of a matte feeling. It's not sticky at all. It's actually quite smooth. And then when I used it, I went out, probably out in the sun for about 4 hours. And I thought, oh my God, you know, my freckles are going to be like really, you know, jumping out of my skin, and my sunspots and age spots too. And I was just like, oh no, my face is going to look horrible. But when I actually came home, my face was fine. I didn't get any burning. I mean, I did wear a hat to make sure, but sometimes even when I wear a hat and I put on other products, my face gets really, really like this one. The Innisfree, it's good too, but this one is becoming my favorite. I think it all depends. I mean, the only bad thing about this one is that you cannot reapply. They say that once you apply it once, you cannot go a couple of hours later and reapply it unless you wash your face and put it, you know, start from afresh. Well, this one you can reapply.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but on the mask itself, it actually has the logo of the brand, Mediheal.
No way.
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Where?
I don't know if you can you see?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just realized it now while it was on my leg.
Actually, and that's a good sign because that's also probably telling you that it's not a black market one too.
Yeah.
But you know what? We got this mask, and I did a video too on the unwrapping on haul, you know, product haul. It wasn't really product haul. It was just the unwrapping of this particular product because it was a limited edition that came out with some goodies. And that is, they gave you a whole stack of postcards for the fans. You know, if you're a fan of BTS and you want, you know, to have pictures of them and whatnot. And she went ahead and was very happy. Where are they?
They're over here.
They're over there. She was very happy to have those. But anyway, sorry that we're rambling. Again, this is my absolute favorite. And Ashley you want to talk about some of the products that you use?
Well, one of the ones that I used to use before I ran out was this multi-function formula snail 80 intensive repair serum.
Yes,
and I used to. I got this. I used to use this before I started using toner. So usually I'd put this on first, and then they had a
cream.
A cream, yeah. It was the same snail intensive formula, like it was made from snail extract or whatever. And using both of them, it made my skin really soft, and it was always really bright and soft. And it was also like I rarely broke out when I used this. Like this really helped with keeping my skin in check. I don't know what it was about it, but
It's the snails. I cannot believe it that she's actually admitting that she's using a product that has snail secretions. It's the secretions made out.
It's good.
It tends to be a little bit slimy and sticky, but it actually worked for her. And for me, I actually used the snail eye repair cream, and I swear by it. And a little goes a long way. But anyway, since I'm always testing new products, and she shares them with me. Some of them she actually takes over them, and some I'm the one that takes over them. But anyway, since she ran out of that, and she was starting to have problems with her.
I would
her
start
acne again.
using toner is what I did, and then I also have this other cream, and because I ran out of the snail for both of these, so the cream and this lotion type thing. So instead, I started using the tea. I think it's also like a green tea bamboo type of cream.
The green one.
And yeah, the green tea, and it works really well. It's good for like keeping your skin soft. But I'd use that with toner. The problem is sometimes I would get when I'd get acne, it didn't really help because it would just make my skin more oily. So she recommended that I try this oil-free ultra moisturizing lotion with birch sap, which is apparently supposed to be really good for fighting against acne. And when I started using it, at first I wasn't sure if it was working because I felt like it was making me break out more. But after I kept using it, it actually helped my skin. I think it was just my skin wasn't used to it at first. But afterward, it actually helped dry up a lot of the acne that I had. Like, this was worse than it was earlier, especially up here. It was like really bad at one point.
And for this particular product, this is Quartz. I use their white powder essence, which is their brightener. I'm on my third bottle, I think, now.
Makes her look like Casper.
Casper. It doesn't make me look like Casper. But I use that to really, lighten and keep from darkening of the age spots and freckles that I have. And I really, really swear by it. But I do alternate between that and my high potency vitamin C serum, which I just did a series. I think it was about 6 videos. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, please do so. If you're interested in vitamin C serums, which is they're really great for face brightening, removing age spots and sunspots. I mean, I don't think that you're going to find a magic, product out there that is going to completely, erase your dark spots or your freckles. I mean, especially when you are, 50 and your skin continues to age and you used to be a sun worshiper. I mean, I did used to go either to the pool or to the beach and spend between 6 to 8 hours out in the sun. So that was with not using a hat or a lot of protection on my face. So I think that I've been doing the products that I'm using right now, the Korean products I'm using, are doing a great job in kind of maintaining and not making things get worse, and in some cases even improving some of the condition. What I love about these products too is also that a lot of them have anti-aging components, which are that's a bonus, because my original concern was my freckles and my age spots. But now, of course, as I get older, wrinkles are a key, another key issue or problem that I want to make sure that I keep in check. But anyhow, I think that this is it for our video. This is our first video, mother and daughter. And like I said, she's going away to college, and I wanted us to do something fun. And at the same time, something that we could share some information with, any of you guys subscribers or people that will be subscribing. So please, on that note, thank you if you are a return visitor. And please don't forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to. Trying to grow my subscriber base, and it would really mean a lot to me if you went ahead and liked our channel. Anyway, thank you so much and have a wonderful day. And by the way, all the links to the products that we've discussed in this video are going to be in the show more description below the video. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Bye.